Hi everyone, this is Shantae, aka Shanteezy. Welcome to my analysis on Friday, May 29th, 2020. It's Friday, but it's not your typical Friday. We're quarantined. And yes, let's just say it's been one hell of a week. But I have to have a drink, so I'm having some red wine. And I decided to make myself look pretty. I know I look different to you guys with the hair. Makes me look a little older, but you know. So, here we are with this analysis. Because it's been one hell of a day. Oh, I feel like something on my lips. Gotta get used to this hair. Oh. Get it together. There we go. So, coronavirus. So, we're 1.7, and it's about 102,000 deaths. I didn't really check the death toll, but we're over 100, so it's 102,000 deaths. So, that is exactly where we are in the coronavirus outbreak. So, 1.7 million cases, over 102,000 deaths. Or probably 102,000 deaths, right? Yeah. Of course, no mass testing. That's going to be the thing every day until the resident implements some testing. But he had time today on Twitter to do what he did. So I'm going to get to that in a minute. But he had time. A lot of time instead of doing what he's supposed to do. He had a lot of time. So much time. I mean, a lot of time. But Cuomo's briefing was a pretty decent briefing. It wasn't that long because, you know, things are starting to improve here. As you can see, we in day 90 of this thing. Hospitalizations are down. Net changers are down. Let's see. We have only 152 cases per day, so that's a good thing. 67 people died yesterday. So, I mean, I'm not excited that people are still dying, but that is way low from last month. We was at like 782, 700 per day. So that's where we were. And in terms of reopening, New York City will be starting to reopen on June 8th. That is a week from now. New York City will be open and it will start with phase 1. And I will let you know what phase 1 is in terms of reopening. Phase 1 starts with with construction, also I think retail, I believe, but more so construction. Also, MTA will reopen soon, so that's where we are in terms of the reopening for New York City, because we're meeting the 7 metrics that Andrew Cuomo have put out. So you can see the 7 metrics on the ny.gov. To label that. Also, Bill de Blasio joined him and say what they're going to do. Most of these businesses that they're going to visit, these small businesses, they're going to give them PPE. So that's a good thing. They're going to give them some PPE. So that's great compared to, other places that haven't been prepared for PPE. But the regions upstate are going to reopen in a phase 2. I'm sorry, I'm doing this phase 2. And phase 2, for those who don't know phase 2, because phase 1 is construction, I can explain. Phase 2 is office jobs, like professional jobs, like if you work in an insurance firm or in a real estate firm or like an accounting firm, an investment bank firm, you could reopen. But the metrics is, of course, the standards is all people must wear PPE. There must be a shield, signage where you could be 6 feet distant. There's no congregating in like a lunchroom. Also, there will be signages in the bathroom. But some companies may just, do distant working and remote working, which it makes sense because a lot of these firms have a lot of people, and some people have children at home, so they're still not going to be able to leave their kids at home because there's no way in hell that's going to happen, right? So that's where we are. So yeah. And also barbershops upstate will be opening too. Will be reopening, but you know, as for hair salons, it's going to be no nails or no massage. Nail salons are not going to reopen no time soon. I mean, duh. For more of the reopening stuff or more Cuomo stuff, you can visit his website. But he did express sympathy to the George Floyd family, and he said this is unacceptable, and he condones it, and he's on the side of protesters. So there you have it. Next, race in America. So this week has been one chilling week. Besides the fact that we are still in quarantine, which that is havoc. This year has already been a mess. But the fact that we are in quarantine, and the fact is that, you know, these things are happening while we're on quarantine. Like the incident on Monday at Central Park with Christian Cooper, the bird watcher, the biomedical editor who was just watching the birds in Central Park, and this woman had her dog off the leash, and she just got crazy with him and started false reporting and saying that the cops was attacking him and blah, 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 and this and that and the third. So it was just like she was falsifying, and she ended up losing her job and getting her dog taken away. There's consequences for a 5-minute false call. Like, this is 2020. Like, we're going to report shit. Like, we see racism. Racism is not tolerated. Period. Also, this whole thing in Minneapolis, that Tuesday, with George Floyd being murdered in broad daylight, and video was taken and cops were fired the next day. It sparked a lot of national outrage. So protesters began Tuesday night, and it started in Minneapolis. Of course, there were peaceful protesters, but then you have some protesters that Tamika Mallory said that they're there for their own gratification or an ulterior motive, like burning down things and looting and stuff like that, which like I said, I don't condone anybody for burning down anything or try to take anything. But at the same time, these people are angry and they're upset and they're mad because this shit has been going on way too long. And it's been going on before I was born. Like, and the police brutality before I was born was the Civil Rights Movement, because I was born in 1986. And so the first national outrage was the Rodney King thing. And I was like 6 years old when that happened. And then what I remember was the Amadou Diallo case, because I was old enough to remember a 21-year-old college student pulling out his wallet, showing his ID of who he was, and he got killed. They thought he was going to pull out a gun. I mean, come on. He's a college student, really? And then with the whole Sean Bell thing, I was a grown woman by then. You know, he was just brushing his hair, you know, because he was outside from his bachelorette, like brushing his hair. The next thing you know, he got killed. The whole Eric Garner thing, he was selling CDs outside, telling people I can't breathe. Freddie Gray, assaulted in custody, killed in custody. Sandra Bland got pulled over. I mean, really? And now these three cases. Ahmaud Arbery, jogging. Breonna Taylor, resting at home with her man after a hard day of work of being a civil servant. George Floyd, sitting in his car chilling. I mean, really? Like, I'm so tired. This is exhausting. As my friend posted on her Facebook, this is exhausting. Like, this thing is so exhausting. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm remotely exhausted. Like, I'm so exhausted to the point where, like, I'm tired. Like, I'm severely tired of this shit. I'm 34 years old and I'm tired already. And I shouldn't be tired because I ain't worked long enough to be tired. But I'm tired. Tired of this shit. I need to sip a freaking drink because I'm tired of this shit. Anyway, back to the shit. And with this press conference, I mean, they said stuff, but it's like, why you brought the National Guards? You know that sparks more shit, and that sparks more shit for people to get angry. I understand you have cops there to like ease down the thing, but the fact is that, you know, it's stoking stuff and tear gassing people. What happened with the quote unquote protesters, the terrorists in Michigan? Screaming in cops' face, unmasked. These are peaceful protesters. Young people, younger than me. Tired of the shit. Like, I'm gonna need for these lawmakers to do better. This DA sucks. And yes, Derek Chauvin got arrested. 3rd-degree murder. But where's the rest of them? They all need to be arrested. Because they were all there. And they pinned that man down. There's the fact that admissible evidence. No, he got killed. He got killed. And they were all there laughing, smiling, looking like, no. I saw the video, like everybody on America saw the video. Like, I saw the video. Like, I saw the shit. And this shit just makes me so fucking angry. Like, it really makes me really... Like, I've been mad since Tuesday. No, I've been mad since Monday. But I'm really mad. Like, it's Friday, I'm mad. And I'm looking at people all sideways like, who won it today? Because I'm not the one. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing black men getting killed. And I don't have black brothers, but I got a black father. I got black cousins. I got black uncles. I got black males that are fathers to their black sons. Like, this is enough. Like, I had it. Like, I'm tired. Seriously tired. Tired of this shit. Like, when it will end. Like, when it will end. Until then, besides praying, we gotta be loud and hold their feet to the fire. And I'm proud of my friend Five, who's an advocate, doing the damn thing. I know he ain't watching, but I'm very proud of you, Five. Very proud. Now on to these damn politics. Y'all saw that tweet this morning? Whoever have Twitter? Saw the news with the tweet? I don't want to repeat the tweet. All I'm saying is, did you have this energy when you told people to liberate Michigan? Liberate Minnesota? Liberate Maryland? Liberate Virginia? Did you have that energy? For your folks that walk down with AR-15s and Confederate flags and no mask on and screaming in the cop's face because you think they're fine people on both sides. Like you said back in 2017. Like, I told people, Trump is a racist. Trump is never a friend to black people. He never was. I never saw this man come uptown to Harlem. And his office is 20 minutes away. They say he came to the Bronx, but did he really care about the people in the Bronx? He don't fucking give a shit about nobody. He don't like black people. He don't like Hispanics. He don't like Jewish people. Only when they count his money. He don't like them. He don't like them at all. He don't like them. Stupid shit. But he didn't really give a sobering tweet. He only did it after Joe Biden gave a speech and Barack Obama released a statement. Like, I look for leadership, and like I said, these people are not my ideal people. Especially Joe Biden's not my ideal candidate. But I appreciate the empathy that he gave. I appreciate President Obama's empathy. I love that man. Even Hillary Clinton gave a speech, like gave a whole tweet. And Donald Trump gave some half-ass tweet. Mad late, because you don't care about black lives. He don't. For those who say he cares, what universe you living in? Because I know I'm living in America. Where you living? Like, he has to go. And that's why I keep telling people, it's time to vote. It's literally time to vote, because you got to vote like your life depends on it. Because without voting, like, how you know, you could get the things that you want. For those who set out a last election, I'm pretty sure, how you feeling right now? You can't complain about nothing. Nothing when you didn't vote and when you had the opportunity to vote. Like, voting is a right. You know how many people were killed to vote? For those who are, immigrants, undocumented immigrants that can't show themselves because they scared. Like, my grandparents, like I said, had the hardest time voting, and they went and vote with less education, and they voted. So I don't understand these people younger than me or even my age sit out an election. So whoever set out last election, shame on you, but you can definitely make it up in 2020. Like, dead ass. That's what you need to do. As I can conclude here, because I'm cutting this short because it's Friday, all I can say is pay attention. Know what's going on, but also stay safe, stay blessed, and be well. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. And if you got to go out to get some food and get set or get some air. And stay home. Stay home if you need to. Be blessed. Be well. Thank you.